Afternoon, I'm Patrice Dayton in for Susan Dinkle. On March 31st, an EF3 tornado ripped through the Wabash Valley, destroying several farms in the process. We've told you before this storm left several farmers in Crawford County, Illinois, without the proper equipment for spring planting. As local families recover from this natural disaster, the nonprofit Farm Rescue is lending an extra hand in Crawford County. News 10's Madison Zaleski went out to Crawford County. She tells us how this organization is stepping in to help farmers.
Doug Noblet is a farmer in Crawford County who is still picking up the pieces after the tornado. And to prepare for planting season, he requested help from Farm Rescue. That's Doug Noblet looking up at some of the damage that was left behind from the tornado.
When I see the trees, it is my big reminder because there's just, they're just torn to pieces. I went through a spell where it was just really difficult to make myself come down here in the morning and see this mess.
When the storm cleared, Noblet was overwhelmed. He knew all the damage would cause trouble heading into planting season. That's when a neighbor reached out to Farm Rescue to assist Noblet during this time.
One person doesn't have time to try to figure out how to clean up, how to deal with the insurance adjusters and notify the people you need to talk to. You have all this going on, and then you need to actually be out in the field driving a tractor.
Farm Rescue quickly came to Noblet's aid. The group got the necessary equipment and rallied volunteers to help plant soybeans. Farm Rescue helps farmers in multiple states, but this is their first time in Illinois. Marketing Program Manager Dan Erdman says this extra help gives farmers both time to manage planting and recovery efforts after a natural disaster.
Farmers and ranchers are very proud people themselves, and it's not always easy to ask for help, so sometimes it takes that little extra nudge from someone who's looking out for them. And in this case, it was a farming neighbor in the community.
Noblet is relieved as he won't have to juggle through this process alone.
They'll try their best to do things the way I would like them done, but they know what to do, so I'm just going to say, here's my field. I trust you. Go ahead and plant it.
Coming up at 6, I'll introduce you to one volunteer from Farm Rescue who wanted to help farmers like Noblet. Reporting in Crawford County, Madison Zaleski, News 10.